2, 1, fight!
I'm Gary Jin of Late Night Racing, Original Sin, who's the current cup holder. Original Sin is a very simple robot. Just hit hard, hit fast, be maneuverable, get those wedges underneath the opponent and just slam them in the wall. And the thrill of getting in there and fighting, you just can't stop.
So our team name is Team Moon Robotics, and Dick has his own team as well, Killer Botics, and we've both been fighting robots for quite some time. The two robots are essentially a drum robot, which is a vertical disc type weapon robot, and a wedge.
We're double the trouble.
So,
all right, who are we up with now?
This is something completely different. That last match was entertainment, fun, two good buddies. This is probably one of the most serious, deadly matches we're going to see the entire weekend.
Wow, okay.
On one side, we have Gary Jin with Original Sin, one of the best drivers, one of the best robots. On the other side, we have Billy Moon and Dick Stiplett driving their multibot. We've talked about this before. There's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of thought involved in this, there's a lot of excellent driving, there's a lot of excellent robots sitting inside the arena. I would be very surprised if this is not a spectacular match.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're going to see a lot of really good driving. We're going to, like you said, it's going to be strategy filled. We're going to be looking for the multi-bot to be splitting its bots into the offensive and defensive roles to be able to take on Original Sin.
Right.
Original Sin is the defending champion, and as has been, I don't know if we said it before, nobody has won the ComBots Cup twice in a row.
Right.
Nobody's repeated.
Yeah.
So
I think no one's won twice also, in addition to not repeating.
Nobody's won twice, nobody's repeated.
And Gary Jin had a rough time at Robo Games last year, so he's out for a little revenge. He had I forget what his record was, but it wasn't good, and things were breaking, and it wasn't driving well, so there's a lot of motivation on that side of the arena right now.
Yeah, we haven't seen him drive yet in the heavyweight class here, but he has been driving in the middleweight class, and he's been driving very well today. So I think he's kind of in the game.
Yeah.
His head is in the game.
Yeah.
That drum looks really deadly.
I think
the drum is death.
Yeah.
That looks dangerous.
I think the drum weighs something like 35 pounds. I can't remember, but it's
the
like
drum
a
itself
huge
is
thing.
35 pounds.
It's something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Wish I had my facts a little straighter.
They're testing. The wedge is kind of cute with its little antenna, the rabbit ears.
I like that. Yeah. Those, of course, so it'll be able to self-right if it gets flipped over.
It makes it look a little insectoid.
Yeah.
They're starting the fight.
Solid titanium going out there.
The wedge goes in first.
So it's wedge on wedge, and now it's wedge on drum.
Wedge on drum.
Now Gary's got to pick one and stick with it.
Sin. Oh.
So Gary's got, nice move. Wedge on the front, drum on the back.
But the drum seems to be stuck in the corner.
Yeah,
and it's ramming.
The drum's stuck. The drum's stuck.
Stuck.
And Gary's pounding on it. Very interesting.
It's like a boxing match where you end up in the corner and you just keep wailing until the ref pulls it apart.
Actually, I believe Gary could pound on this as long as he wants.
Until you say unstick. Exactly.
Is that right?
That's what they did.
We were stuck.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. So you could call an unstick. You can stop him from beating on you?
Yeah, because you have to go in there to get it unstuck.
Yeah. But I thought an unstick would only happen if the other guy agreed to back off. You can didn't realize that.
Automatic.
The thing about the sport I really like is you're always learning, as you can tell. And here again, Phelps playing fast and loose with the facts and rules, making it up as they go along, That's why they pay me the big money.
That's what we're doing here too, so making it up as we go along.
Yeah. And doing a quite fine job of it, if I do say so myself.
So we're moving back in. They've got the bot
so the drum's unstuck.
The drum is unstuck. And Original Sin clears himself.
Backs off. Goes after the little wedge, goes after the drum. Does a nice double hit.
It would be nice that I imagine that the drum would kind of want to get on top of.
Yeah. I think that's part of his plan, yeah. And Original Sin's having none of it. He's taking him right into the wall before he can get a bite. Yeah. And here, Gary's definitely playing strategy. He's staying away from the middle. He's staying into the wall. He wants that drum against the wall.
Gary's doing a really great job against the two bots.
And the little robot, Dick usually does a better job of driving that. The little robot's just kind of out there dancing around right now.
There doesn't seem to be as much teamwork between the two multi-bots as I was expecting.
And the drum is just spinning in circles. It looks like the drum might have lost the drivetrain on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wedge just did a full flip.
And here again, you just saw the advantage, 220 pounds against the 60-pound wedge.
You can really see that.
Yeah.
In the fact he's just pushing these little bots around.
Yeah. And here again, weight rules in this class.
The little wedge is underneath
now
Original Sin, but the drum is just not able to.
Oh, the wedge has got a nice.
The wedge has got him.
Nice job there. That was
really
I take that back. Yeah, Dick did a good job driving underneath him.
The little wedge bot is doing really well. The drum not so well.
Yeah, the wedge bot has picked up.
The little wedge doesn't have the offensive, damaging weapon.
Okay, drum's pinned on the side. He's been freed once, so he's got to stay there.
Yeah.
Unless the little robot can come over and free him, or Gary decides to free him.
The little robot is just getting thrown around.
This is kind of
the
cute,
ring.
isn't it? The two wedges smashing into each other. Both guys driving really well right now.
Yeah. But really, what damage, aside from being able to throw the wedge into the ring, into the edge of the ring?
Yeah. And right now to win, Gary's got to completely disable the multi-bot. So he's got one robot dog. He's got to stop the other one to win.
He's not stopping the other. This match is going to come to an end with, I don't know, we'll see where it goes.
Oh.
The little
Excellent
wedge.
match. Excellent driving at the end.
Gary really drove well.
It was almost
really
like the
neat
little
match
robot
to
was
see.
getting distracted by the drum. Once the drum was out of the picture, it was much more on. He was much more.
Just very straightforward.
Yeah.
He knew I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to go straight underneath.
Yeah, whether that cleared his thinking or not, I don't know.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, obviously, we're just sitting here and who knows. But
who knows what was going through his head at those moments.
And it's cute. He went back for a little embrace with his sister drum there at the end, kind of a loving little touch to show that they were still on the same page.
We're
and
on the
everything's
same
happy.
team.
Yeah.
I still love you.
Yeah.
How do you feel coming out of the fight?
Well, we learned a lot of things, so we got to get some experience with it. It's a new bot. We were having some sort of electronics problem with it, and so, once the main weapon robot was down, then we really couldn't perform the way we expected to perform.
Just had to do the best we could. I mean, we got some good licks in with what we had left, but when you end up with a kind of a electronics catastrophic failure, you pretty much just have to do whatever you can to.
Yeah, the little wedge it was a little wedge that could. It kept on hitting Gary's bot.
Yeah. Another couple minutes and Dick would have had him there.
Original Sin made it out of there alive.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, that was one of the newbie bots that I was really worried about, and I actually was nervous before the fight. And I guess that's a good thing for me, because I seem to do better when I'm really, really nervous. So my head's in the game. I'm thinking about what to do next, and that little guy was pretty tough.
The little wedge just kept coming back after you, getting underneath you. It had a really good angle underneath your main bot body.
Right, yeah. Dick's a good builder. He's a good driver. Knows what he's doing. So you even though it's small, you really got to watch out for him.
Yeah. Coming out of this fight, how do you feel moving forward? Your driving was great, so you think you can keep it up?
Yeah, I think I can. It seems like everything in the bot is working very well. And we just got to replace a few tires and charge the batteries up and get ready for the next round.
Back in the corner. That's right. Work it up.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.